5 minutes eyebrow tutorial for beginners. First thing is to use a powder of choice for your brows, and then you're going to go in with your spoolie. This spoolie is quite affordable. You need to brush up your brows properly, set it in place, and then you use your eye. Today we're going to be using majorly eye pencil because we want beginners to know that if you just have an eye pencil, you can still slay your eyebrows. So the first thing is to outline the lower part of your brows and the upper part of your brows. How you could do this is basically following the shape of your brows. So I see people try to make comparisons of how their brows are bigger, this one is smaller. It is because of the shape of your brows. So everybody works with what your brows looks like, especially your makeup artist, so do not blame them. Okay, after doing the outlining, then you're going to sharpen it more because you want to fill in those brows. Okay, so make sure your eye pencil is sharpened, very sharpened, because we need sharpened eye pencil for this, and just keep sharpening it and sharpening it until you get it really sharp. I think that's correct. Then you fill in all the part of your brows, fill it in, fill it properly, fill it in, and just make sure that you fill in the spaces, but not all of them, because we still want it to look natural, right? Then sharpen again for the front part of your brow so you can draw your hair-like strokes. This part is very important, especially if you want your brow to look all shades of natural. That's me, quite right. This is JC Blossom, and all we do is give you natural eyebrow tutorials. So yes, use your sharpened eye pencil and draw your hair-like strokes, and after that you use your concealer. I have migrated. I have improved to Huda Beauty. This concealer is everything. So today I'm using a darker shade. This is because when you use a darker shade, it is easy for you to blend it in. Very easy for you to blend it in. And then when you're concealing the lower part of your brows, you're just basically following the lines that you have drawn. The only reason we conceal, even if your brows are so perfect, is so that it will just have this uniform look and have the straight formed look. So it's very important that you conceal. And I'm still using the same concealer, a darker shade, to conceal the upper part of my brows. Now look at how this looks. It's not those kind of brows that when you don't conceal it, it will be all whitish. That's why I usually advise using a darker shade for your brows. You can use a lighter shade for the lower part of your brows, but for the upper part of your brows, it has to be darker. So it will be easy for you to blend it out, and everywhere goes still. It goes sweet. I be novice. So okay, you're going to use brush to just buff it all out first, and then you're going to go in with your eyebrow gel. Remember I said in the beginning of the video we're going to be using majorly eye pencil, but for just clarity's sake, majorly, because we're still going to add our eyebrow gel. I'm using Hegai by Esther just to define the look. That's all, just to darken it a little bit. You can just leave it if you don't want to, but me, I like my brows a bit darker, especially the outlining. And then final thing is to use your beauty blender. It has to be damped. See how wet my hands are? It has to be damped. Then just, don't scrape it, or don't scrape it, because so just damp on it calmly like a soft girl that you are, and just take off those excess concealer around the brows, and basically we are done. This is very beautiful, fine, and it's giving everything it's supposed to give. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.